population increased in this building? Like, since there's a new grade, there might be a lot more students.
That's a good question.
How?
Yeah. When I started here at Beveridge, we always had right around 800 students. And then when we went into construction mode, we actually dropped that down to about 650, 675. So that's kind of where we kept the number for 3 years. Then last year we moved back up to that 800 number. And this year we are at 900.
900?
We're at closer to 900.
So you increased like by 100 students, let's say, from grade 6.
Yeah.
How long did the construction last?
Construction lasted about 3 years of actual construction time.
3 years?
But before that, we had a year of planning and making sure everything was in place so that we could start construction. And then we had a year where everything was kind of finished, but there were still little things that weren't done. Like we had locks that weren't put in and just little things like that. So it really was about a 5-year process from the time we started talking about it to the time we technically finished.
All right. Also, another question, how did it affect students during the construction?
During the construction, we had teachers that had to move from their regular classroom out to the portables, and so we had 16 portable spaces for classrooms. There weren't 16 different portables because some of them had 2 classes within that portable. But we had 16 classroom spaces that were out back. And so our entire 8th grade was out there. All of our like drama and art was out in that area. Some teachers had to move inside the building to different locations. So students really weren't impacted. We tried to make it as smooth as we possibly could. I did a lot of planning and organization of that. But at one point, this hallway down here by the cafeteria was half the hallway that we have now. So imagine if it was half the hallway and you're trying to get to and from classes.
That would be really crowded.
Yes.
Really
Students
crowded.
didn't have lockers for a while because they tore out all the lockers, so we didn't have lockers at all that we could give them. So they definitely were impacted. Our library was actually down by 125 and 127, and that was the whole library space for an
Really?
entire year.
Oh my.
It is.
And another question, where were the portables?
They were located, when we first started, it's hard to see, but when we first started, we had portables out by the parking lot. And
Parking lot.
there was 5 different portables out there. Eventually we got 6, but that's where the portables were. So students would actually go out the dock doors by the big dumpster, and that's where some portables were located because we had run out of space here in our building. But then during construction, they moved those portables right behind the school. So kind of where our football and track field is right now. That is the location of the portables and the 16 classroom spaces we had.
Wow. Okay, and last question, how was the field like back in the day? Because
Well-
remember, there's a lot of construction here and a lot of land forming. So.
Right. So our field was just a flat field. And then we had 2 baseball, like diamonds, but they weren't being utilized because we don't have a baseball, team here at Beveridge. And then we also had an area where we had a tennis court. And the tennis court, of course, again, was not being utilized because we don't have a tennis team here at Beveridge. And so we had those spaces, and then we had just a straight field, and for years and years. And then just, with all the construction, the last thing that they were able to do is to put in our amazing field with a track, and we're very, very lucky to have that.
Oh, that's good. All right, thanks for listening.